Boeing Commercial Airplanes designs, assembles, markets and sells large commercial jet aircraft and provides product-related maintenance and training to customers worldwide. A business division of parent the Boeing Company, Boeing Commercial Airplanes operates from division headquarters in Renton, Washington and more than 12 engineering, manufacturing and assembly facilities located throughout the United States and internationally. Boeing Commercial Airplanes includes the assets of the Douglas Aircraft division of the former McDonnell Douglas Corporation, which merged with Boeing in 1997. The current president and CEO of Boeing Commercial Airplanes is Ray Conner, the former head of sales, marketing and services. Products, model naming convention. For all models sold beginning with the Boeing 707 in 1957, Boeing's naming system for commercial airliners has taken the form of 7X7. All model designations from 707 through 787 have been assigned, leaving 797 as the only 7X7 model name not assigned to a product. For model numbers in the 707 to 777 range, the model number consists of an airplane's model number, for example 707 or 747, followed by a dash and 3 digits that represent the series within the model, for example 707-320 or 747-400. In aviation circles, a more specific model designation is sometimes used where the last 2 digits of the series designator are replaced by the 2-digit, alphanumeric Boeing customer code, for example 747-121, representing a 747-100 originally ordered by Pan American World Airways or 737-7 Hours 4, representing a 737-700 originally ordered by Southwest Airlines. Unlike other models, the 787 uses a single digit to designate the series, for example 787-8. Additional letters are sometimes appended to the model name as a suffix, including ER to designate an extended range version, such as the 777-300ER, or LR to designate a long-range version, for example 777-200LR. Other suffix designators include F for freighter, C for convertible aircraft that can be converted between a passenger and freighter configuration, and M for combi aircraft that are configured to carry both passengers and freight at the same time. Passenger aircraft that are originally manufactured as passenger aircraft and later converted to freighter configuration by Boeing carry the suffix BCF designating a Boeing converted freighter. Aircraft in production or development. The following figure presents the annual orders for and deliveries of aircraft produced by Airbus and Boeing, respectively, since 1989. Discontinued aircraft, image gallery, Boeing 7X7 series. Specialty and other aircraft. Airlines commonly order aircraft with special features or options, but Boeing builds certain models specifically for a particular customer. The Boeing 707-138B was a shortened fuselage, long-range model only sold to Qantas. The Boeing 757-200M was a single example model built for Royal Nepal Airlines. This plane could be converted between passenger and freighter configuration. It was launched by Royal Nepal Airlines in 1986 and delivered 2 years later. Boeing 747, the shuttle carrier aircraft. The Boeing 747 large cargo freighter is a wide-body cargo aircraft. The 747 SP production resumed nearly 4 years after the supposedly final 747 SP was built, to manufacture 1 aircraft for the United Arab Emirates. It had a cockpit crew of 2 instead of the 3 crew layout of other 747 SPs. 2 Boeing VC-25s were built for the U.S. Air Force's Presidential Air Force One transports. This model was a highly modified 747-200B. Boeing was a consultant to Sukhoi on the Russian regional jet program that subsequently became the Sukhoi Superjet 100 twin-engine narrowbody airliner. Concepts: Boeing 2707, a Euro supersonic airliner, cancelled. Boeing 7J7, a Euro high-efficiency propfan airliner, cancelled and may later resume for Y1. Boeing 747-300 Trijet, high-efficiency trijet version of the Boeing 747-200, cancelled. Boeing new large airplane, a Euro double-deck jumbo airliner, cancelled. Boeing RC-1 cargo aircraft, cancelled. Boeing Sonic Cruiser, a Euro near-sonic airliner, cancelled. Boeing liquid hydrogen airplane, organization. Boeing Commercial Airplanes is organized as Airplane Programs, Renton, 737, BBJ, P-8A Poseidon, Everett, 747, 767, 777, 787, Fabrication Division, Global Partners, Propulsion Systems. 787 Program, Commercial Aviation Services, BCA subsidiaries, Aeroinfo Systems, Avial, Aviation Partners Boeing, a 50/50 joint venture with Aviation Partners Incorporated. Boeing Training and Flight Services, CDG, Jeppesen, formerly Jeppesen Sanderson. Preston Aviation Solutions, Global Aeronautica, formerly a 50/50 joint venture with Alenia Aeronautica, major facilities, Long Beach, California, McDonnell Douglas Aircraft Assembly and Testing. It currently supports Boeing Commercial Airplanes, Seattle, Puget Sound Region, Washington, Boeing Field, Seattle, Washington, flight testing for Boeing aircraft, except McDonnell Douglas designed aircraft, Boeing Everett Factory, Everett, Washington, 747, 767, 777, and 787 production and final assembly plant, Boeing Renton Factory, Renton, Washington, 737 and former 707, 727 and 757 production and final assembly plant. Boeing Charleston Factory, North Charleston, South Carolina, 787 sub-assemblies and final assembly plant, see also. Airbus, Bombardier Aerospace, COMAC, competition between Airbus and Boeing, Embraer, list of civil aircraft, United Aircraft Corporation, references. External links, Boeing Commercial Airplanes page, BCA Recent Orders Summary page and BCA Orders and Deliveries Report page, official site for Boeing's new airplanes, complete production list starting with Model 1, Boeing Euro unregistered trademark S Triumph, the American jetliner, BBC Q&A, Boeing and Airbus.